Have you ever stopped to think about the code that writes you?
I'm not talking about computer code on a screen. I mean something far more ancient, a biological script that dictates everything. The color of your eyes, the way your cells function, the literal blueprint of your existence.
So to find this code, we have to look deep inside, at the very blueprint of life itself.
Think about it. Every single living thing you can imagine, from the tiniest bacterium to a massive blue whale.
It's all written in the exact same language, a universal text that connects every form of life on Earth.
And you won't find this language in a book. Nope. It's a vast library of instructions, tucked away inside nearly every single one of your trillions of cells.
Okay, so let's dive in. How does this biological library actually store all that information? Well, it all comes down to a surprisingly simple four-letter code.
The molecule we're talking about is, of course, deoxyribonucleic acid, or as we all know it, DNA. You can picture it as a twisted ladder, that iconic double helix. This molecule is the physical hard drive that carries the genetic instructions for the development, function, and reproduction of pretty much every living thing we know of.
And what's so incredible is the beautiful simplicity of it all. The entire complex language of life is written with an alphabet of just 4 letters. That's it. They're chemical bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, or as we call them, A, T, C, and G.
Now, any good alphabet has rules, a kind of grammar. And DNA's grammar is super strict. It's called base pairing. Adenine on one side of the ladder will only, and I mean only, ever pair up with thymine on the other side. And cytosine will only ever pair with guanine. A always goes with T, C always goes with G. Simple as that. These pairs form the rungs of the DNA ladder.
And here is the real secret. The letters themselves aren't the magic. The magic is in their sequence. The specific order of all those A's, T's, C's, and G's is what holds the actual information. That sequence dictates everything about you.
Now, a specific functional part of that sequence is called a gene. A good way to think about it is this: if your DNA is a giant cookbook, then a gene is a single recipe, and each recipe has the instructions to make one specific thing, a protein. And proteins, they're the little workhorses that do almost everything in your body. They're the machinery that builds you and keeps you running.
But here's the thing. DNA isn't some static instruction manual. It's more like a dynamic, living hard drive with the incredible ability to copy itself. And the key to this amazing feat lies right there in its elegant shape. That iconic double helix isn't just for looks. Its form is perfectly designed for its function. It's an ingenious piece of natural engineering. So here's how it works. When a cell needs to divide, an enzyme comes in and literally unzips the DNA molecule right down the middle. Then, another enzyme swoops in and reads each of the separated strands, building a brand new partner for each one. And because of those strict pairing rules, A with T, C with G, the process is incredibly accurate. What do you get at the end? 2 identical DNA molecules where there used to be just one, ensuring every new cell gets a perfect copy of the blueprint.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. Let's compare nature's information system with our own digital technology. Biology versus binary. How does it stack up?
Well, our computers use a binary code, right? Just zeros and ones. DNA uses that 4-letter code, and the difference in efficiency is just staggering. DNA is unbelievably dense. While we need massive server farms to store our data, nature packs its code into a space smaller than a speck of dust. On top of that, DNA is incredibly stable. It can survive for thousands of years, while our digital data can degrade in just a few decades.
To put that into perspective, scientists estimate that a single gram of DNA could, in theory, store over 215 petabytes of data. That is a mind-boggling number. That's every movie ever made, every book ever written, every song ever recorded, all fitting in the palm of your hand. This incredible efficiency isn't just a biological curiosity, it's a roadmap. It's pointing the way toward the future of our own technology. We're actually entering an era of synthetic biology. Researchers are already storing digital files in custom-made DNA, creating archives that could last for millennia. We're learning how to rewrite the code of life itself to cure diseases. And we're even using DNA as a building material to construct microscopic machines. It's the stuff of science fiction, happening right now.
And all of this leaves us with a profound thought.
For all of human history, we've thought of ourselves as the creators of information. But maybe we've had it backward the whole time. Maybe information isn't just something we create. Maybe it's what creates us.